Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and aloha! Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. I've gotten a lot of requests of me doing a chit chat get ready with me video. I absolutely love these. I know some people don't like jibber jibber jab jab, but I'm a talker. I love to talk and I always have something to say. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready where I'm going to be trying a bunch of new products, so let's just get right into it. And you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe because it is free. 99. So first thing I'm going to start off with, as always, is my brows. I'm going to be trying this new L'Oreal product. This one is a brow definer in the color Brunette. I'm a big time fan of the NYX Micro Brow, so let's give it a whirl. And of course, I have like a zit right here. Let's just ignore that, but let's try this pencil out. Let's try the other side first. Oh, okay, good. This isn't a waxy formula. This one reminds me of the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm just gonna carve it out. I'm gonna do the other side, don't worry. This is NW20. I'm going to be using this to just clean up underneath. No lie, I have to clean my makeup brushes. They're so dirty. So if you see lots of dirty brushes, just ignore that. This is more on like the new products, okay? Just going to take that to clean up. And I like this concealer because not too creamy so that sometimes when I use a creamier concealer, it starts maneuvering its way and doing a hop, skip, and a jump into my eyebrow that I just created. And also, if my eyes seem red and all that, I've had like the worst allergies, like the worst, and I rarely ever have allergies, but when I do, they're just terrible. So I was like sneezing all day yesterday, had a runny nose, my eyes were watery, and yeah, it's springtime, people. It's that time of the month. Well, not like that time of the month, but you know. I really love that pencil. I think I like it a little bit better than the NYX Micro Brow. Don't quote me, but I just like the way that it, ooh, my throat made a weird noise. It was like, spray my Scandinavia primer spray. And I didn't put any under eye cream yet because I just washed my face recently. And well, I would hope I would wash it. NARS Skin Total Replenishing Eye Cream. So any skincare product by NARS is going to be awesome underneath makeup. I don't want to disrespect you with my chippity chap chap lips because they're feeling pretty dry that if I laughed really hard, my lip's about to split. But I've been enjoying, I just started using this. I don't know where I got it. You know when you buy like the little minis of a set? I believe that's where I got it. Maybe I got it. I know it was from Sephora, okay? But this is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm in Natural Mint. I love it because it's in mint and I love any type of lip product that's in mint, so yeah. Prime my face. I'm gonna prime it before I start my eyes, but I've been trying this Nivea Men. I don't know. I've tried it for maybe about a week, and every time I try it, I don't notice anything weird going on with my makeup, but then at the same time, I forgot that I used it. So today, I'm really gonna concentrate to see how it works with the makeup, if I remember. But it's just like the smell at first, it's like a man. I swear, if Glenn smelled this, he's just like, who have you been around? But this smells really good. I actually want him to use this because it smells like sexy, but it goes away. This is not going to fill in your pores. So if you got some pores saying hello, then it's not gonna fill those babies in. I'm gonna sneeze, you guys. Now this is a Kat Von D high voltage eye primer. This thing is super, super intense. This is a prime and correct primer. A little goes a long way. And it kind of has like a little tint of yellow to it. So not everybody's really going to like this, but I happen to really love it. And if you want to cancel any type of, I was going to say any type of brains, any type of veins or discoloration or pigmentation, because I always mention it, but just to mention it because I feel like I get this comment, I don't have eyeshadow on my eyelid. It's just naturally a little bit more pigmented. So I guess I have some eyeshadow because I woke up like this. Got a little bit and I'm going to place this on my eye, and I got very little, you guys, and it's going to spread out all over and just cancel out my lid. You won't even see what the heck's underneath. The first time I used this product, I was like, oh, let's start over. So I know you can see the yellow tinge now, so just so you know. But you can always set it with a cream eyeshadow to cancel that out. I'm just going to use my RCMA translucent powder because I have a lot of this stuff, so I really want to get use out of it. So I'm just going to set this one in place with the translucent. Sometimes when I use a cream shadow, it's just too light, so I don't really like that. Now, the palette I'm going to be using is the Violet Voss Pro. Now, they did send it to me, and I was really excited to try this out. I saw so many people talking about it. Of course, my dumb butt freaking puts it on the floor. I don't know. I have a habit of doing my makeup because I have like one little desk right here. Sorry, little story because this is a chit chat. Get ready. And I'll put the eyeshadow, like whatever I use, I'll put it down next to me. Don't ask why. It's just because I just want to free up space. So I put this down on the floor and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I forgot, crack, what I did. I'm gonna have bad luck. It just sucks that broke out, but I'm going to peel it out and just take it out because it's such an eyesore now and I just got it, so I'm like really sad. But this palette is so bomb. I know lots of you are probably like, oh, that looks like any other typical neutral palette, any type of warm palette. These shadows are so pigmented and probably like my favorite palette right now. I don't know, you know when you just love a certain palette, this is bomb. Okay, you guys, I found some clean brushes, so I'm really excited right now. So funny, like the first color you would think I'm gonna take is this one because this one is called Transition, like transition color, but that's how I think of it as. But I'm going to take Bestie, which is right here. It's like this really nice warm brown, taper blending E40. So this is just going to be used to diffuse this into my crease. Yeah, I really miss these chit chat get ready with me's. I don't know why. I always say like the last time I did one was so long ago. And a lot of you girls really like this because you'll get ready with me in the morning time, because that's what I'll do. I'll put on YouTube videos. Well, when I'm not filming right now, I'm not watching one. But when I get ready, I'll put on videos and I'll listen to it in the background, or pick a video where I can just let it play and just listen, where I don't really have to watch it. And now I like to use like a brush like this, which is the medium sweep or something really small when I really want to pack on color. Oh my gosh, I love this shade so much, Cool Beans. And not just because of the name, because before I used to say, oh, Cool Beans, and people used to think I was so nerdy and dorky for saying that. But then I started hearing other people say it and I was like, I thought you said I was dorky for saying that. I don't know, but Cool Beans. So I'm going to be using Cool Beans on the lid just because, I don't know, I love shimmery shade. But this one, look, you don't even, I'm like, look. Oh man, I forgot to tap because I got some fallout, but where can I, let's just, okay. Hey, look, you guys, I already have highlight on, but that highlight though, I have to wet it in order to make it look as metallic as it already is on its own. And these are really buttery and silky. The diffuse crease brush right here. And I like this just because it's not as big as the E40. You know, go dumb, dumb. I thought I saw a spider up there. You know when you think you know there's a spider, and I looked and I was like, oh no, it's not. I'm making things up. Teddy bear, and I'm gonna use this. I haven't used this shade yet, and it's like a deep plum. I'm gonna use this on the outside to help smoke out. And I like this brush just because, like I said, it's smaller than the E40, so you can just diffuse easily out here. And ignore the bottom because I'll just clean that up afterwards. Let me know down below if you guys enjoy these. I mean, I think you guys do, right? Obviously, not everybody has to click on the video, you know, so you'll know what it is and you'll see how much time it's gonna take out of your day to watch, because I am a chatter, but I'm excited to film this. I plan on doing, I hope I can do like one a week. I think I should plan that. Let me know down below. And then I can just use new products and see how they work out. We'll have some girl time, we'll chit chat, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna wet the brush with the primer spray, and I'm going to put a little bit more of Cool Beans since I blended all that out. Ooh, wow, look at that. I didn't spray too much. I don't like to damp shadows too much. Wow, that's really pretty. That was a good move. I'm all congratulating myself. Good job, Lizzy. And I know that this went out of stock like right away, and now I can see why, because sometimes I'll see things go out of stock and I'm just thinking, man, I had that product, it's not that great to go out of stock, but this product is that great to go out of stock. And then we're just going to blend that out. Thanks a Latte, which is this shade right here, and it's just like a nice cream, and I'm gonna add that to the top. Oh yeah, that looks better. That concealer was like popping out too much. I definitely needed to set that. Of course, since I put that there, you just want to blend that out one more time. There was some fallout, but of course that could be because I was rough with everything and I wasn't tapping off any of the excess on my brush. But I'm just going to use this new Pixi by Petra Moisturizing Cleansing Cloth. Now, I have been trying these out and I'm not a fan. They're only good for like, obviously the face. It's not meant for your eyes, I don't believe. I don't know. Because you know some of them are meant for your face only. I didn't really see it take off anything on my eyes that well. See, I just want to get that little bit of fallout. But for the face, this is fine for like light wipings, but it's not going to thoroughly cleanse. Now, a lot of people used to suggest the Inglot Duraline to me because I was obsessed with the Anastasia Genius, the Genius Gel. Now, I used that all up. I had like 2 of them, and now I finally picked up the Inglot one. I got this on Camera Ready Cosmetics. They have a ton of brands. I love that website. That's where I got my RCMA powder and my Ben Nye neutral set, no color powder, my other one. I love that website because there's so many cool brands on there, a lot of professional brands as well. But they have Inglot on there, and a lot of people love that Inglot gel liner, but here's the Duraline, and it's basically like a little stopper right here with a dropper stopper, whoop whoop. This is going to revive any gel liner that has gone like, and by is that it's dry, it's not working anymore, it's pretty jaggedy when you're doing your liner. Also, if you have a liner that you find that is not as fluid and smooth as it should be, I highly recommend this stuff. This is gonna last forever. I'm gonna use it today. I usually just put my little drop in the back. Little drop. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anastasia Jet liner. Now, I like this liner. At first, I was kind of upset because I had this liner at first and it was really nice and dark and just black as some people's souls. It dried out on me pretty quick. I was really disappointed. I didn't even get to use half of the product, so this is a brand new one. So I decided to get a new one, and it's been doing really well. Like my first one, I didn't even get past that and it was dried out, and it's still going strong. But just because this Inglot Duraline makes it so smooth, I love it. It's almost like I just need to use it. And if you're someone where you struggle, with liner, it's just gonna make it so much more fluid. I know I keep saying that, but that's how good it is. I'm gonna use my wing liner brush. This is Bay. I love this one, and yeah, Sigma. So I like to take the product first from the pot, and this one is already creamy, watch. It's already creamy, but I can make it even creamier. I'm gonna stick in my little droplet right there and see how it just makes it so like, woo, woo. So if you're someone where you just don't wanna tot your eye all the time, this will really help too because it's so fluid, it'll just go right on and you don't need to do any of that. And now I'm talking like a robot. Guys, I'm having so much fun filming this video, you have no idea. Like, look at that. Just glides right on. Okay, so now I'm gonna wing it out. When in doubt, wing it out. See? Like, look how smooth that was. And let's see. And I find that it's going to help people do their wing a little bit better because I know people still have problems. Trust me, sometimes I'll do my wings and I'm just like, whoa, this one's throwing up a different gang sign than this one. It's just different angles and different ways. I'm probably gonna do an intense one. I always say I'm gonna do a small one and then it's just huge. See, and not once did I ever have to touch my eye or do anything to it. Okay, got my wings on. This one had a little bit of problems, but I can clean that up with some concealer. And I'll just take some concealer, put it on my hand, get my brush right there, and then I'll just start like sharpening up the sides of my wing. Very simple, bada bing, bada boom. And it has replaced my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes mascara, which I loved, but I started realizing is after a while, that one's a great one because it's super waterproof and it doesn't really flake on me, which is another plus. But I find that it makes my lashes look really clumpy, and with me not being born or blessed with really long, luscious lashes, I have to kind of stay away from those. So this is my new favorite. This is the Buxom Waterproof Mascara. I use it in my video when I use a bunch of Buxom products. And this is what the brush looks like. It's very spiky, which I love, so that's great for lengthenings. And it doesn't flake on me, it really separates. It's not gonna give you a va-va-voom look though on its own. You'd have to really layer this on. It's more of like a feathered effect, but I still like it and I use it on regular days when I'm not wearing lashes, which is very rare though. New favorite lash, you guys. I love Cocoa lashes. They are my favorite. Why am I closing my eyes? It's that serious. For mink lashes, Esquito all the way. New favorite lash besides the 501s for an everyday look. 501s remind me of like the Demi Wispies, but look at this one. It's like flared out. Oh, let me take it out of the packaging because there's plastic in the front and that's like giving a glare. So it kind of gives it like a feathery look. So these ones are called the Mila. So this is what that lash looks like. Very natural, just kind of flares out at the ends. And then for this one, I never ever put mascara with my lashes, but I like to do it with this one. I'm not sure why, but it just gives it that extra oomph. Not too much. That's why I like this Buxom, because since it has so many like teeth, it really separates the lash. Okay, now what I've been liking to do with my brows is kind of like darken the ends. I'm going to be using my Brow Bar to Go, just a darker shade, and this is just a Tarte angled brush. Just any angled brush. And then I've just been kind of just filling them in a little bit more like towards the ends. And plus it helps the longevity of the pencil. I was using the brow pomade from Anastasia and really enjoying it. But then it just gets too cray on me. I don't know. Sometimes I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh. Foundation. Now I'm going to be trying this Becca Luminous Foundation. This is in the shade Medium. Now what I will say is this shade Medium is... This shade Medium is pretty dang dark. Okay, you guys might not be able to tell, but I did a little bit of a self-tan. I know, it's not that much. I know. I'm pretty light right now. I don't really like packaging with droppers like that. It just, I don't know, I'm not a fan. But I'm going to be using, let's just destroy this white one. I mean, it's basically already kind of destroyed. It looks like the Nude Beauty Blender, Booty Bender, but it's not. You have to make sure you shake this foundation a lot. I have tried it 2 times. It goes on nice, but for me, since I am combination skin, I don't know if it's really the best. But look how dark that medium is. Watch, you'll see once I place it on my face. That's really like medium. It just seems so dark. So that's why I like to use the Beauty Blender, because it just diffuses the product out a little bit better. See, but it is pretty dark for a medium. Like, I don't know, I'm not used to mediums being that dark. To me, this is like a medium tan, because it is pretty dark. I don't need too much coverage either, and I like a light coverage of this because it is luminous. I still need to play around with it. I mean, it looks nice on the skin because when I place it on the skin, you can still see my skin peeking through. One of those, it's one of those foundations where it's more of a natural looking foundation. I mean, aqua luminous, so it is a luminous. Yeah, I mean, I like the feeling of it because it's super light. So if you're someone who likes a really light foundation, you're definitely gonna like this. Okay, so now for the next product, I'm using my Naked Skin Concealer. Now this is a corrector. So I don't know, I have like a love-hate with the concealer because sometimes it works really well for me and sometimes it doesn't. And the other day I used it and it worked really well. So I don't know what it is, but I've been really enjoying the Peach Corrector, and this is my favorite corrector because if you saw my video a little bit ago, I did a craps video and I had a ton of under eye products, but none of them worked. Like, they were too thick. So underneath my eyes, I'm gonna place this, and it's just going to help brighten. And sometimes we can get into a little bit of a, I don't know, a tiff, because the more products you put underneath your eyes, the more likely it's going to start to get cakey and things are gonna go into fine lines and all that stuff. But for this one, it just blends into the skin really nicely. I'm just going to use that same Beauty Blender and just push that product in. And this product is so nice and light, just like the concealer. I mean, I wish the concealer worked all the time for me, but right now it is, so crossing fingers. I don't have any new concealers that I've been loving. Honestly, I just stick to a lot of drugstores, so I'm just going to place a little bit of the Fit Me from Maybelline. It's just my favorite. Also, when I place that Urban Decay, it sets pretty quick, so I can go straight into my concealer. You can wait a little bit longer for it to set, but I'm just gonna go right into it. And then I just placed like a little bit of sand to help brighten up this color. Not sure if that was a good move since this foundation is a little bit darker, but just gonna start blending that out. Now to set my under eye, I'm going to be using my RCMA powder. Now I love this powder, it works really well, but this brush, apologies in advance, but this isn't a pricey brush, but you need this brush. This is the 140 Wavy from Makeup Forever. This is the brush I've been using to set my under eye, and it is honestly the best brush ever and the softest, because you want something really nice and light underneath your eyes because it is a sensitive area. But this brush is almost like a pet. I don't know. I think we should name it. What should we name this? But I'm going to take a little bit of my RCMA powder. What I've been doing, just because you know, it's a little bit messy, I'll just kind of go like this, and when I open it up, there's some product right there. Still messy, but whatever. Tap out my concealer a little bit more because I don't want anything to crease. My under eye with this brush. Oh my god, it's so soft. You guys really need this brush. Pop of Shine in my corner. I'm gonna take the shade, I don't know, how do you say that? Ploof! Just because I love just to have this area nice and bright. Brownie points because I don't want too dark of a shade, and I'm gonna take this just with that same angle brush that I use for my brows. I know, I'm just double dipping, it's okay. And I'm just going to place at the bottom of my lash line, and I'm just softly lining. And then of course, just hit those bottom lashes with some mascara. Now I just hit my face with my Makeup Forever Pro Finish. I'm in the shade 163, but I use it very light-handedly. I just want to make sure I set that foundation because it's a luminous one and I don't want my oils to come out, and that's not cute. I'm not necessarily going to contour, but I'm just going to be bronzing where my natural contour spots are. So I'm going to be using this bronzer. Now I want to talk about this because it comes with a mini Ita brush, and I think that this is great, especially if you don't want to buy the full size one because it is pricey. It's 55 bucks, but it is a good brush. This is great to get into the contours of your face, great for down the sides of your nose, underneath, all that good stuff. So you don't have to buy the full size brush. So if you really wanted it, but you thought it was too much and just a waste of money for 55, totally agree. It is expensive. It is a good brush, but if you don't want to get it, then this is a good alternative because it's basically the same exact thing. It's just like a little mini version of it, and you get a full size bronzer, which is huge, which will last you forever. Now I don't think they have the same exact one on Sephora with this one. They actually have a better one, which I'm just like, I really want it, but I'm not gonna get it. But it's the Tiade bronzer, same exact bronzer right here. This is the Tahiti bronzer Laguna. So the Laguna bronzer, the typical one. This one has no shine in it. This is the matte one. Now they have the Tiade one, which is infused with the Tiade scent, which is the flower of Tahiti, and I just want that so bad, but I'm not gonna get it. But I really recommend you getting it because you'll love the scent. But I'm just gonna take this brush. This is a tapered one from Sigma F25, and just kind of like hit those points where I would naturally contour and just bronze up my face a little bit more. Give myself a soft contour, we'll say that. That's why I wanted to use a tapered. Just gonna bring it across my forehead, underneath my jawline. I've been really into the Sigma blushes. I think they are so good. They really remind me of, what do they remind me of? The Tarte blushes. These are a little bit smaller and a little bit cheaper in price, I believe. I'm just going to use a small dual fiber. This is in the blush Heavenly. I love the blush Serene and Cheeky. Those two are really good. So this is Heavenly. I haven't really used this one too much. So this one's just a little bit softer because I want it like a flush, but not too much. Actually, let's go ahead and pile it on because blush is the first thing to fade. So if I ever add a lot of blush, it's because it's going to fade within the day. So I just like to make sure that I have a good color going on my cheeks. So there we go. Highly recommend these blushes. They never get patchy. They're super silky. They last a really long time, and they're one of my favorites, and they're definitely a downplayed product from Sigma because I feel like lots of people are like, woo, brushes Sigma. Trust me, they're bomb. I love Sigma to death. But I love their blushes. They're really good. So if you ever are in the, I don't know, market of when you're getting brushes, you want to try something out, the Sigma blushes are bomb. And then code WOOP, W-O-O-P, will get you 10% off. That is an affiliate code. Always disclose that. Thank you if you use it, and even if you don't, that's okay. I'm going to be using this brush. This is the High Cheekbone Highlighter from Sigma F03. I have this new highlighter from Lorac. It's called Daylight. This is their new illuminating highlighter. Let's see how this works out. I haven't even swatched or tried it out. Just looks like a typical champagne, like a light peachy in there, but it probably won't show up. Let's see. Let's see what this, ooh, that's nice. Okay, it is pretty light. I like it though. Yeah, this is a nice one. See? It's really silky and it's blending right into my skin, which is good. Doesn't look chalky, not too sparkly. Let's bring some down the nose a little, just a little on the tip, not too much. And then I've been doing my Cupid's bow and a little bit down there just because I've been doing it. And then let's add a little bit here. Yeah, it's really nice. It is pretty light. I find that this works for my skin tone. but it's probably gonna look really, really pretty on someone who's fair. So this is nice. I like it. I just can't stop. Blend it out, but it pretty much melted right into the skin, which I love. I've been using the Jouer lip creams. What are these called? The Jouer, yeah, the Jouer lip creams. Now this one is in the shade Melon. These are probably one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, hands down, formula-wise, because they last a long time. They are not drying and they don't crack. They're really comfortable on the lips. So this is the color Melon right here. And I love it because it's just nude enough and pink enough where it's not gonna make me look dead. Now, a lot of you know I'm a big time fan into juicy lips. Now, it's springtime and summer. I like juicy looking lips. I'm really over the matte thing, but I love the look of these because when they dry matte, they don't look super, super drying on you, which is awesome. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of this NARS lip gloss. This is in the gloss Chelsea Girl. Now, they had this in the pot. I talked about this, I think like 4 or 5 months ago, but I love this lip gloss, so now they have it in a regular lip gloss form, which I highly recommend, and it's just like the prettiest peachy color. Here, let me do like a little swatch for you so you guys can see. Right there, see? It's like a peachy shade. Hold on, let me do another one. I always have crazy swatches, but yeah, that's just how I roll. And it's just gonna give you some glossy lips. Now, Makeup Geek came out with the new full spectrum eyeliner pencils. This is like the full set. You can buy it in the full set or individually. I just love the packaging of the full sets, and it just brings me back to the days when I would buy my Crayolas. I have already tried it before a couple times. It is this shade right there. And I'm just going to stick this in my waterline. These are really creamy so that when I place them, it's like it goes on effortlessly. Look how fast that was. I'm just going to place that right in there. And here is the final look, just so I can zoom you in. Very nice, light, fresh. I love that highlight. Looks really, really pretty. So there you go. I just kind of put my hair in a little side, little pony thing going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. This was really fun for me to film. It was like girl time. So don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And if you would like more Get Ready With Me videos, then we can do more chit chat Get Ready where we're talking about topics. I always said I wanted to do that and I don't know why I don't. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe because it is free. $99, like literally free. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.